There are plenty of do's and don'ts for travelers, but it's the don'ts that usually get you in trouble. Here are some things you should never do in various European countries. 1. Spain. Don't eat breakfast in a cafe. Cafes are generally very expensive, but you can have breakfast in a bar. The Spanish prefer a light breakfast. It can be just toast with tumica or olive oil. 2. France. Don't order bottled water. Just ask the waiter for un carafe d'eau. This translates to a pitcher of tap water. It's free and more environmentally friendly. The French typically drink tap water. 3. Italy. Don't order chicken with pasta. Pasta with chicken is unheard of in Italy. Their textures are too similar for Italians' liking. Chicken is kept strictly to the second course. 4. Germany. Don't enter a home wearing shoes. Most people in Germany don't wear shoes indoors. They take them off when visiting friends and family. You might even be offered a pair of slippers. 5. Spain. Don't have meals too early. The Spanish usually eat lunch between 2 and 4 p.m. There's a special Menú del Día. It's available in the afternoon. Dinner is eaten after 9 p.m., but the meals are smaller. 6. France. Don't cut the baguette. When eating a fresh baguette, don't cut it with a knife. The proper way is to tear off a piece using your hands. Cutting it is considered sacrilege by bread purists. 7. Italy. Don't ask for cappuccino after a meal. Cappuccino is heavy with milk. In the eyes of many Italians, it's difficult to digest. They only drink cappuccino for breakfast. During the day, Italians opt for espresso or macchiato. 8. Germany. Don't wish a happy birthday in advance. Germans don't have birth weeks or birth weekends. Wishing a happy birthday before the day is bad luck. 9. Spain. Don't misuse bread. There are 2 ways the Spanish use bread. The first way is to use it as a utensil. A small piece is used to put food on the fork. The second is to dip it into the sauce left on the plate. 10. France. Don't rely on English. Many Parisians understand English, but they appreciate the effort. Learn basic French phrases like bonjour, merci, and s'il vous plaît. It shows respect for their culture. Also, don't expect everyone to speak English fluently. 11. Italy. Forget about ketchup. Italians never put ketchup on pasta or pizza. They consider it a culinary sin. They use tomato sauce instead. 12. Germany. Don't walk in bicycle lanes. Walking in bicycle lanes is a traffic offense. It's also potentially dangerous. Cyclists travel across cities at high speeds. 13. Spain. Don't eat in tourist spots. These can be identified by the staff waiting outside. The menus are in different languages and have colorful pictures. These places have higher prices. Also, these establishments often cut from frozen food. Authentic food is far away from the main drag. 14. France. Don't rush your meals, savor them. The French enjoy the ritual of dining. Avoid eating on the go or gobbling down food quickly. Relax, take your time, and savor each bite. Rushing through meals is seen as uncultured. 15. Italy. Never order anything from a multi-language menu. Some restaurants offer menus in 10 languages, but the meals there are usually terrible. Italians stick to places where the menu is only in Italian. 16. Germany. Don't address strangers informally. Germans have a formal and informal you. Speaking to strangers, you should use the formal pronoun Sie. 17. Spain. Don't leave a large tip. It isn't necessary to leave 20%. It's more common to leave a few coins. The bill can be rounded to the nearest euro. 18. France. Eat the salad last. In French dining etiquette, the salad is not eaten before the main course, but after. Either before or after the cheese course. So don't be surprised when your salad arrives last. 19. Italy. Don't try mass-produced gelato. Gelato is popular among tourists in Italy. It is often made from mixes. It has bright, unnatural colors, but the flavor is not so intense and rich. 20. Germany. Do not jaywalk. In Germany, pedestrians always wait for the green light. It doesn't matter if there are no cars. Jaywalking can result in a $5.5 fine. 21. Spain. Don't order unusual coffees. Spain has 3 types of coffee. Café solo is just espresso. Café con leche consists of half espresso and half milk. Café cortado is an espresso with just a splash of milk. Americano is also available, but forget about pumpkin spice latte. 22. France. Don't raise your voice. The French value quiet and discretion. Avoid loud talk or boisterous behavior in public spaces. Keep your voice down, especially on public transportation or in museums. 23. Italy. Don't ask for pseudo-Italian foods. Fettuccine Alfredo is not an Italian dish. Restaurants in Italy don't serve it. You can ask for white pasta instead. It's simply sauced with butter and cheese. Likewise, Caesar salad was first created in Mexico. Hawaiian pizza was invented by a Greek Canadian. 24. Germany. Don't try to make small talk. Don't ask Germans how are you. You'll have to listen to all their complaints. Chatting up strangers will make many feel uncomfortable. However, they'll talk about the weather or traffic. 25. Spain. Don't ask for toast to go. Toast with oil can leak. In general, most locals eat at the bar. 26. France. Never insult food. The French take immense pride in their cuisine. Even if you dislike a dish, don't criticize or insult the food. Ask for a replacement if something is truly wrong. 27. Italy. Never ask for Parmesan on your food. Parmesan masks the flavor of the dish. You may be offered pecorino cheese instead, but if no cheese is offered, then there's probably a reason. For example, it's never used on seafood dishes. 28. Germany. Don't go shopping in the evening. Most stores in Germany close after 6 p.m. On Sunday, they don't work at all. 29. Spain. Don't spend the whole day in a chiringuito. It's a Spanish beach bar. Tourists usually get sunburned there. 30. France. Don't mix foods on your plate. Avoid mixing different foods together. The French prefer to taste each dish separately to appreciate the distinct flavors. Mixing may be seen as unsophisticated. 31. Italy. Don't drink sweet beverages with a meal. A drink should complement the flavor of food. Italians choose different wines for different meals. Alternatively, they just drink plain water. With pizza or fried foods, they prefer beer. Cocktails and sugary soft drinks mask the flavor. They are usually consumed before food. 32. Germany. Don't plan museum visits on Mondays. Museums and galleries are closed on Monday. They are also closed on some holidays. 33. Spain. Don't get a taxi from the airport. Aerobus is located near the taxi stand. It costs about 20 euros less than a taxi. A single or return ticket can be bought right in the bus line. Tickets can be booked in advance on the website. 34. France. Dress up a bit if you're in Paris. Paris is a fashionable city. Avoid sloppy or overly casual attire in restaurants or museums. Opt for smart casual or slightly dressier outfits. Some upscale places may enforce dress codes. 35. Italy. Don't try to order spaghetti and meatballs. In Italy, pasta and meat are served separately. Meatballs are served on their own as a second course. They are usually fried and draped in a tomato sauce. 36. Germany. Don't ignore recycling rules. German households have different colored bins. They separate plastics, paper, and organic waste. Empty glass bottles are sorted by color. 37. Spain. Don't expect bullfights and flamenco everywhere. Tourists tend to picture Andalusia. This where bullfights and women in ruffled dresses are found. But each region has its own cuisine, culture, and even language. 38. France. Always check opening times. Major attractions often have irregular hours or closures. Always verify opening days and times in advance. A quick online check can prevent disappointment. 39. Italy. Don't ask for sauce on pasta. Italians never put sauce just in the middle of the dish. It just results in sticky lumps of plain pasta. Pasta is put in sauce instead. They are then stirred together in the pan. This allows the pasta to absorb the flavor of the sauce. 40. Germany. Don't rely on your credit card. Germans mainly pay in cash. Many of them don't have a credit card. Supermarkets and shops may allow card payments, but most eateries will only take cash. 41. Spain. Don't ordering the wrong food at the wrong time. Seafood paella can only be eaten at lunch. Don't order it at 10 p.m. Most restaurants don't even offer it in the evening. Tapas fish dishes and salads are eaten for dinner. 42. France. Don't wait for the bill. It's considered rude to linger after finishing your meal. When you're ready to leave, make eye contact with your server. Say l'addition s'il vous plaît to request the bill. Don't wait for them to bring it automatically. 43. Italy. Beware of pepperoni. Don't order pepperoni pizza in Italy. Instead of salami, it'll be topped with bell peppers. Pepperoni isn't an Italian word, but it sounds similar to pepperone, which means peppers. 44. Germany. Don't drive in the middle lane. On the Autobahn, you should stay in the right lane. Left and middle lanes are used to overtake other vehicles. 45. Spain. Don't go shopping on Sunday. Gas stations with food are open, but supermarkets, stores, and banks are closed. There are exceptions during festivals. 46. France. Don't touch anything without asking. In boutiques and markets, avoid excessively handling items. If you want a closer look, ask the staff first. Touching merchandise unnecessarily is frowned upon. 47. Italy. Don't complain about undercooked pasta. Italian pasta should be cooked al dente or to the tooth. It tastes better and holds the sauce better. Overcut pasta turns the entire dish mushy. It's also better for your health. The more pasta is cooked, the more vitamins are lost. Al dente pasta also keeps you fuller for longer. 48. Germany. Don't try to ride for free. German trains and buses can take you everywhere. You can enter stations without going through a checkpoint. Tickets are often checked by staff on the train. If you don't have a ticket, you'll get a $65 fine. 49. Spain. Don't visit touristy places only. Don't limit yourself to La Rambla or Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. La Rambla is a pickpocket hotspot. Sant Antoni is a more local alternative. Also skip the pricey Sagrada Familia or Casa Batlló. Gaudi's Casa Vicens is equally interesting. 50. France. Greet upon entering shops. No matter how small the shop, offer a friendly bonjour. This simple greeting is expected in French culture. Don't start browsing before acknowledging the staff's presence. 51. Germany. Don't be late. German people are punctual. They expect others to be the same. Make sure to arrive a few minutes earlier.